All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call line loud. I ain't know we how about Shimmy Shai by Shimar Kakorash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and great notes on. We're going to teach you all and hearty shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, this is a lesson on telling our people to seek the Lord and showing them examples of how the Lord was sought. All right, so this is Isaiah 51 and 1. It says, "Hearken to me, ye that follow after righteousness, ye that seek the Lord." So seeking after the Lord. I don't know if y'all can see it, but you should be able to do this. I guess it don't really matter if my face is there. No, it's still not going to be as big as I think it is. But anyway, it says Isaiah 51 and 1, "Hearken to me, ye that follow after righteousness, ye that seek the Lord." Yahweh Shema Shai. "Look unto the rock whence ye were hewn, and to the hole of the pit which ye were digged." All right, and the Lord created us. All right, He made us to be His chosen people. All right, but here is the point: seeking the Lord. Right. So let's look at this. What the word "seek" means. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, the word is bakwash. Okay, it says to seek, require. All right, a desire, extract, a request. So specifically, to seek means to desire something. All right, request something. Here we go: to find, to secure, to face. All right, to ask, to request. All right, these are some of the definitions for the word seek. All right, you got here. Let's see what it says down here. All right, here we go to the word to seek for. It says right here to search into anything. All right. Let's see what else does it say. To seek for oneself. All right, let's see. To seek the face of the Lord, Yahweh, right? Especially with prayers. All right. So we're praying, right? You see it right here. Inquire at an oracle. Slack you. All right. Let's see what else does it have down here. Oh yeah, that's about it. Then it got the other definitions that you can see here. Right, to ask, inquire of anyone, to interrogate. All right. So let's go over here and get Genesis 25. Because this is when this is an example of inquiring, all right, or seeking the Lord. This is Genesis 25 and 19. "And these are the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham begot Isaac, and Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Padaram, the sister of Laban the Syrian." It says here, and Isaac entreated Yahweh for his wife because she was barren. Let's look at that word entreated. I think it has something to do with C2. Atar is the word. All right. Yeah. Look, to pray. Supplicated means to pray. All right. Plead, make supplication. All right. To cry unto the Lord. All right. So he prayed unto the Lord, as we had read in the definition for the word seek in Isaiah 51. All right. It's to okay, one second. Okay. Like you about that. All right. As we had it read in Isaiah 51 and 1, the word for seek was bakwash. All right. It says here, so he went to pray, supplications. All right. And as we had read in that definition in the lexicon, all right, Chaldees Hebrew lexicon said to pray. So praying is one way you can seek the Lord, right? It says here, verse 22, and the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. All right, here goes that word inquire. Let's look at that. All right, the word is daras. All right, all right. It says here to seek. Stupid computer screen, come on. All right, to seek with care, inquire. All right, to resort to consult, inquire of, seek of Yahweh. All right, you can only do this through the prophets. All right, so like the Lord told the apostles, go out there on the highways and byways to teach. And that's where you're gonna find the prophets at. All right, that's where you can inquire of the Lord in this time. Okay, all right, all right. So right there, it says. In verse 23, it said, and the Lord said unto her, and Yahweh said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. All right. So this is the Lord's answer to Rebekah as she went to go inquire, as she sought the Lord, right? And Isaac sought the Lord as well. He prayed, right? He made supplications. He cried unto the Lord, right? So that's one example. Let's go to Mark right quick as another example. Mark, I think it's here two. Two. This is another way, all right? And you can go make an inquisition or seek, all right, the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, it says here, this is Mark 2:1. And again, he entered into Capernaum after some days, and it was noised that he was in the house. All right, so it was said, all right, that he was in the area, right? It says here, and straightway many gathered together, in so much that there was no room to receive them. Not so, no, not so much as about the door. And he preached the word unto them. All right, so when people knew that the Lord was there, they went to go inquire about him, right? There were so many people that they couldn't even all get into the door of the house, right? It says, and they came unto him, bringing one sick of the palsy, which was born of four, all right? They came unto the Lord. They came to inquire of the Lord to heal this man because they have heard all the things that the Lord has done as far as the miracles, and healing was one of them, right? And here we go. It says right here, and when they could not come up, when they could not come nigh unto him, Salakia, for the press, they uncovered the roof where he was. And when they had broken it up, they let down the bed wherein the sick of the palsy lay. When Yahushua saw their face, he said unto the sick of the palsy, son, thy sins be forgiven thee. Right? So they heard of the word that the Lord was preaching, what he did, and they showed their faith by busting up their roof and letting that man down. Right? But the whole point is they went to inquire of the Lord. They went and sought the Lord. And when it seemed impossible for them to get to the Lord, the Lord made a way to get to him. Right? And it's going to seem impossible for certain things in our lives when we go through things, but the Lord's going to make it possible. We got to see it a different way, right? We got to pray. All right. So they sought the Lord in this way. Physically, they came to the Lord because of the things that they heard that him do. All right. And, and with the example of Isaac and Rebekah, they went and prayed unto the Lord, right? Isaac made supplication before the Lord. All right. Let me see, what else do I got? All right, let me get this right here, Isaiah 31. Let's see what seek means for the Google definition, right? Seek, attempt to find something, attempt or desire to obtain or achieve something, ask for something from someone, right? So with Isaac and Rebekah, they asked of the Lord. They went to seek the Lord. They prayed and cried unto the Lord for For one, because Isaac's wife Rebecca was barren, and then for two, Rebecca having the fighting within her womb, right? The Lord answered their prayers when they saw it, right? This is Isaiah 31:1. It says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help." All right. This is an example of when you seek help from your enemies, right? When you go to get help from your enemies instead of going to get help from the Lord. That's why the Lord said, "Woe," right? Woe means death and destruction. Right? It says here, "And stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong." Right? People, trust in, America, the government, the power of the dollar behind it. The armies are saying, "Hey, America's army is the best army, da 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 da." But if you've been in the army, you'll see that it's really shitty, right? Verse continuing on, it says here, "But they seek not unto the Holy One of Israel, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel. Salaki, neither seek the Lord." Yahweh Shem Shai. Right? Let's look at these couple words in here. Look and seek. All right, to look at or to regard. All right, and when you regard something, you have respect for it, right? So our people don't even have respect for the Lord, but they have respect enough to go to Egypt, all right, to get help, and not the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. Let's look at this word seek. The word seek is darash. All right, and we already read that earlier. Right, to resort to seek with care, inquire. Same thing with when we look up the word inquire, the same word, all right? When we read Genesis, the 25th chapter, all right? To consult, inquire, seek of Yahweh, all right? We're not seeking heathen gods, we're not seeking anything here in America to help us out, all right? We're seeking Yahweh Shem Shai, all right? And we do that through prayer, all right? And we go consult with the brotherhoods, with the brotherhood, all right? But our people don't seek the Lord, man. They seek help from Egypt, aka America in this time. Okay. Let me see. Let me get Proverbs 28. This is Proverbs 28:5. Evil men understand not judgment, all right, but they that seek Yahweh understandeth all things. All right. So those that aren't seeking the Lord, they don't even understand judgment. All right. But if you do seek the Lord, if you inquire of the Lord, you go out there and get with the prophets and get understanding. All right. Again, seek, Pakwash. All right. It says here to desire, demand, require, exact. All right. To seek, to find. All right. And in regards to the Lord's judgments, or you go out there and you talk to the prophets, they'll tell you why things like this happen. All right. The judgments of the Lord, like with that guy who got set on fire in the Tesla car. That was a judgment from the Lord. Right? And Job, the 4th chapter tells you what happens, right? So we can use that as an example to understand the judgment of the Lord. This is Job 4:7. Remember, I pray thee, right? So remember, he's telling us to remember. I pray that you remember this. Whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? All right? Never. The righteous were never cut off, man. Okay? And guess what? Enoch was translated. He was a righteous individual. All right? It says, even as I've seen they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. By the blast of Yahweh they perish, and by the breath of his nostrils they are consumed. All right, this is helping you understand judgment, right? But if you aren't seeking the Lord, you're not gonna understand judgment. Right? Even within our own personal lives, we get some form of judgment from the Lord. All right. But we understand it because hey, at the end of the day, we sinned against the Lord, and this is the punishment for our transgressions. And then again, at some point in time, we're all going to die. All right, and that's also part of the judgment. All right, but also there's men, women, and children that are not going to die. All right, part of their judgment is deliverance and salvation. All right, but that's it. All right, that's it. That's it. I draw the point home. Seek the Lord. Okay. Um, go out there, inquire. Go to the prophets. Read. Pray. All right. Um, pray. Pray. Go out there and see the men of the Lord that the Lord has set up to get answers that you may be looking for. All right. And the Lord's going to give you the answers through the men that He set up to teach. All right. And Lord, will you edify, seek the Lord to the next time. Shalom.